Welcome back to round 3 of the Napredak bocce competition. Tonight we bring you the Wanderers versus the Arco Penguins. Players just warming up on the pitch now. As you can see, the Arco Penguins on the pitch. Michael Vlatko, Jason Harvey and Robert Devoy. Up against the almighty Wanderers. Jaws, Tony Richards, Daryl Tater Dado and Blake Thicko Thicket. Just a reminder to everyone, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps out a lot. We're trying to make 100 subscribers by July. If you can hit that subscribe button, it makes all the difference. Tonight the commentary team will consist of myself and Johnny Jet.
Welcome viewers to round 3 here at the Napredak. The game we're covering this evening is the Wanderers versus the Arco Penguins. And what a match it promises to be. As I welcome in my co-commentator, titleist, three-time titleist and club champion, Dane Schuster. Good evening, Dane.
Good evening, Johnny.
Well, what a match we have tonight with this lethal combination of the Wanderers, with Blake Thicket and Jaws, and of course the wily old Tater.
Yeah, very definitely a mixed bag there.
But they make up a very good combination, proving last season that they were the incomplete season, proving very hard to beat. So as they warm up here, Dane, what's your take on the young guns in the Arco Penguins?
Arco Penguins, very underrated side. If I had to say anything about them, they probably need to play more. I think there's a lot of potential. They're a champion side, but just the quality isn't just there to really take the game by the scruff of the neck. But they play well tonight. I probably expect them to beat the Wanderers tonight.
Well, there's no doubt they have the game, Dane. There's no doubt. But when it comes down to what we call the killer instinct, do they have it? I'm not quite sure about that yet. They haven't shown it. They've won one title in 7 years, so we're going to see what they're made of tonight. But they can take it right up to this side.
Yeah, that's right. They're probably their hesitation to hit probably hurts them a little bit as well at some stage. They all tend to like to have a go, and the structure probably falls away a little bit. They all get into it too much. And Jacob not on the side tonight, usually the designated hitter, but
Michael can hit, and I've seen Haas. He's a very underrated hitter, so they are quite versatile. So we're away.
Peter Smith, umpiring tonight. Unsure about the first result here.
Try measuring it, umpire.
They've made a decision.
Okay.
And obviously we won't hold all judgment to the Arco Penguins. Tonight they are playing the Wanderers in as I said, a little bit more decorated side. Tony Jaws Richards, club champion 2011, and Blake Thicket, club champion only 2 years ago in 2019.
Yeah, it's just touching on Blake Thicket. He's come of age, this player. He's one of the premier players now in the club, and he's a force to be reckoned with in singles, and in this format is a handy one to have on your side.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you'll see a couple of the trademark Blake Thicket thunderbolts that nearly bust through the back wall here.
Like we have protection down the back there, hence Gabba's carpet right up halfway up the wall.
And shin pads for all spectators tonight.
Look out, kids.
Anyway, to the game.
What have we got here, Dane?
Looks like the Arco Penguins have finally put a one in. Tony Jaws Richards.
Usually a very good roller.
Usually a very good roller. But when he's off, he can produce a stinker like nothing else. Just look at the attire tonight. Is that the official team colours of the Wanderers, Johnny?
Very dishevelled. They wouldn't intimidate as they walked onto the pitch, I can guarantee you that.
He looks like he's wearing a 1930s bathing suit there, Jaws, and he's not sure what's going on there.
Straight off the Semaphore Beach, 1919.
We may see a thunderbolt.
He's looking for a area where he can spot the white as well as the red.
Here it comes.
Perfect kick.
Perhaps a touch unlucky there. The red ball followed the white down to the back.
Yeah. Still an excellent hit. That'll give him confidence. This could be close though.
Oh, you hate to see it, Johnny.
That's in, Dane, by the way.
You still hate to see it.
Missing the corner when you're going for the corner.
I think this is our third game, and I don't think we've captured anyone's essence so far in these 3 games we've broadcast, unfortunately.
Here's Rob, a new addition to the Alco Penguins.
Yes, filling in tonight in replace of Jacob Vlatko.
And putting in a very nice bowl.
Very nice ball. Can play. He is a men's doubles champion with Cameron Wells.
And just showing how easy it is to hit that corner.
Yes, making it look very easy here.
Beautiful action, Michael Vlatko.
Smooth as silk. He definitely gets that from his grandfather.
Oh, yes. Without a doubt. Old Victor. What a player he was.
Yes, Michael Vlatko, 3rd generation player. His father Ronnie and his grandfather Victor.
Ron, a great player in his own right.
One of the best.
And they take control very early, which will put a little bit of doubt into the favourites' minds.
Yeah, 3 is always a good start. Makes for a quick game in some stages too, which is quite handy. Halves taking up the reins.
Very good first bowler, halves. This is his forte, these short to 3/4 ends.
You talk about untapped talents. I reckon halves is one of them.
Correct.
If he played a little bit more often and a little bit more seriously, I don't think it'd be too long till you found his name on the board inside, Johnny.
Very underrated player, Dane. There's the wily old Tater.
Old Tater. He's going to get the shot, but
going to get the shot.
Nowhere near impressive.
6.5 out of 10 for that one. Harv usually corrects very well.
And this is looking all right. Maybe a touch wide.
It's staying out there. This court usually favours the commentary.
I think it's in. Mumbles is very unsure of himself tonight. He thinks it's in, but he's got the boomerang tape measure there.
This is closer than you think.
Yeah. Especially with that tape measure there, Johnny. I don't know how accurate it's going to be with that. I might have to get someone to grab him a new one. But he has obviously read.
He's called it right.
Where was the turn? It went dead straight.
You're a bit unlucky there, Halves.
Yeah, halves. You just got a bit surprised there by that one. Oh, good ball. Tater Dado. Showing his raw ability now. Oh, just to the right.
Let's not give it away.
Can't roll that close, Johnny.
Did not see the up and back shot.
I didn't expect it either. Corrects very well. The red's on its way down there with it. And they'll get away with one.
Red's in, black to bowl. As our beach bum decides to roll, looking for the right-hand corner.
Yes, yeah, very simple shot. Should pick up the point and does. Not overly...
Leaves the door ajar, Dane.
It does, yeah. Rob Devoy. Yes.
Rob's enjoying this shot. Yeah, that's 3 times he's played that, and he's played it beautifully.
Enjoying the corners very well tonight, Rob. What a great pick-up for them.
Yes, I didn't notice him in the draft.
No, I didn't see him either.
Undoubtedly a good pickup. And again, Black misses the corner.
That's going to stick to him too. He doesn't want to do that too often tonight.
Will be in Blake's eye line.
He has got it. Pace looks okay.
It's really good, Dane.
Yes, very good. Well done, Blakey.
Rob's going to play this with a bit of power, I would suggest.
Yeah, it just misses, unfortunate.
You needed to hit the other corner. Blake will have muscle memory here and play the exact same shot.
Yeah, great shot. Well done, Blake.
That's why he's a club champion.
That's why he's former number one.
Just showing a little bit of class there at the end of that end, as it were, the Wanderers.
Yeah, he did. Jaws missed that corner, which wasn't handy, and Blake stood up there, as he should. He's a premier player now. He should be bowling them in for breakfast, you'd imagine.
You can see Taylor getting very close here.
If Tater gets on you early, mate, there's no getting him off.
That's a big bonus for your side if your front roller's rolling well.
He's a bit skinny here.
Nice weight. Terrible line.
Terrible line.
And as you know, as it turns towards our commentary, the more it turns.
That it does. Old Halves up next.
This is his honey hole, my friend.
This is looking very, very good. He's going to pull up a little bit though, but good enough to take the shot.
Yeah, that's a teaser, isn't it? Not for this man.
Yeah, Blake identifies it very quickly and just misses.
It's a nice target too. I can see a gap between the white and the red, but not enough for a ball to go through. So that is a good target in bocce terms.
Yes, very good target. And he doesn't make the mistake twice.
Hits the Bellini, clean as a whistle. Now, I'd be giving this shot to Rob because Rob's played it very well 3 times, the left-hand corner shot.
He has. The Halves are just going to...
Oh, this is a terrible angle to hit this corner
This
at,
is.
but
He's got
done
it.
very well. He's done very well. Oh, and it picks up the other corner to bring it straight out on it.
Well, how about that?
That was beautifully played.
How about that? What a fantastic shot. Blake just directing traffic.
Very hard to take Jaws seriously tonight with the attire. Hence, Tater steps up.
I don't know. I think it's the fact that the hat and the shirt match so well.
They cannot hit the corner.
It's a bad miss.
And
Generally, you should be hitting your corners much more than that, 90% of the time.
in this grade, Dane, correct.
And Jaws,
He's missed it quite a few times, and he's missed it again.
missed it again. Bloody unreal.
So now, Blake has no confidence whatsoever in them hitting that corner. So now they're going to play a harder shot off this wall, which hugs. And when I say that, it wants to stay very close to the wall.
His pace is okay.
It is good pace, but it's not going to come off from there.
Well, if they can fix where the Wanderers went wrong, hit the corner, they should be in for a couple here, you'd imagine, Johnny.
Well, there's another option there, Dane. They could play down onto that black to push it out. A little risky, but the reward is everything. No, I think you're right. They're going to play that left-hand corner, which Rob has played. This is very tight, though.
He is. He's playing it very tight against the wall. It's going to have to be pinpoint perfect, and it's not bad. Good weight.
Oh, what's he done here? What's he done here?
He's done it again.
He has, and that is that's a great shot.
Fantastic. That is bocce at its finest.
He's playing that shot.
Down the back bocce.
extremely well.
He's already in line for Recruit of the Year so far.
A little bit heavy, but I think it still should be okay. Yeah, just got a nasty kick.
Yeah, probably Mickey V now.
They're committed to this shot now. Right, Rob.
Yeah, probably better pace here.
Just needs to whip that corner and flick it out.
Yeah.
And he has. Perfect shot.
Turning into a very dangerous end for the Wanderers now. Albeit a miracle. It's the only thing that's going to save me here, John.
Oh,
Albeit a miracle, but
that was a minor incident rather than a miracle. But they've still collected 3 here, the OK Penguins, and this is their end.
all right, very good end.
I'll get him, John.
Consider that your payment.
Come every week.
Jason Harvey, good line again. Pace is just a little bit tender.
Still hasn't worked his pace out, and he's always just a tad hard on himself.
Well, if you want to get to the next level, you're going to have to have a strong hard look at yourself.
This isn't much better, Dane.
I think it's gone maybe just touched too far. Umpire mumbles, not entertaining it at all.
Jaws has taken up the role of first bowler. Not a bad idea since he can't hit a corner.
Yes, yeah, good roll. And that's why he's a former number 1 as well. He can put it on if he wants to.
Mickey V lining up for a hit. Concentration's there. The action there.
Great hit.
And the hit's there.
Very clean hit on the white too, which is always handy. Get that back right open for yourself, put the pressure on the black.
Now that Bellini's in a terrible position, Dane. Nothing wants to sit up there. It's a very hard roll.
Yeah, you got to nearly try and hit the wall 6 foot early and miss it completely, Johnny. It's not easy.
I call it a light kiss.
And here comes Tater Dado. He gives it a wick. That'll do for the point.
There. That could have been so much worse than that. So he's got away with one there, I reckon. They can nearly play this left-hand corner, but they haven't seen it, the Wanderers. They have not seen that shot.
The trail on the white.
I think that shot's still on. Because they could wick off that back red. So what I'm saying is, what Rob has been playing so well is the corner shot. So if he plays this corner.
I think it's probably a safe shot now. They just need to get him rolling. I've got Bones getting one. You've got an A1. Bank him up, that'll do. Bring him down.
Wasting balls, Dane. They're wasting balls. This
Yeah,
shot is
that's
on.
what we touched on earlier in the pre-game about their decision-making, their structure a little bit. It does get a little bit lost.
The ability's there, but not the nous. I understand what you're saying.
Thank you, Aaron.
And they've wasted 3 balls on a shot that should have been simple.
Did they pick the shot up there? I don't think they have. Mumble's not entertaining it too well.
Those boys have spotted. I can guarantee you the Wanderers have spotted this shot every day of the week.
Fun fact, just for the viewers at home and everyone who probably doesn't know, Michael Vlatko and Jason Harvey are actually colourblind. in a game that resolves the balls are particularly defined by colour, it makes it very difficult for them.
I have noticed that playing with them, Dane, and it's without being too ridiculous, it's quite funny.
It is, yeah. Playing top level bocce, colourblind.
Have they built a wall here?
Jaws has snuck through, and that'll do for the point.
Every day of the week. They get the pace right here. Blake's seen the shot. I can't see him not
Should
executing
be very
this.
simple. Very simple.
I think that's still heavy enough. They're saying it's not. I think it is. Every day of the week.
Looks good from where we're sitting, Johnny, but we are not at the thick of it, but looks pretty good from here. That should be following in again.
That'll be 4, my friend.
A little bit of punishment there for the Penguins.
Not seeing the shot, Dane, as we talked
Yes.
about in the preview. It wasn't that hard to see. And at this level, you're going to get punished.
Yeah, Mumbles has kicked 2 out so far. He's going to measure it for the 3rd and the 4th point. He should have just measured the closest red, Mumbles, to make it easier on himself, but he loves to do it the hard way.
I wouldn't think he's a 30-year veteran, would you?
Yes, no, fantastic bloke, Mumbles, one of the kindest, most kind-hearted people you'll ever meet in your life, but
He won't get an A-grade final.
not at the moment. Unless
Maybe that was out, but we'll never know the way he measured it.
yeah. 4-3, Mumbles. Mumbles.
3.
3 or 4? 3. So 3 points to the Wanderers there. 5-6.
Moving along at a very high rate here. They're scoring heavily when they score.
It's very good. That's what we're all about, high scores.
But that end was just about not having enough, what I call 360 vision.
Yeah, you can get stuck into that one shot syndrome. One shot, that's all you do, and you sort of don't sort of step back and have a broader look at the situation.
You hone in on the Bellini, and you've got tunnel vision instead of stepping back and looking at the whole court.
And
It's
again,
quite common.
Halves are just throwing one a little bit firm.
Not at his best tonight, Halves.
I think that last end would have hurt him a little bit. This is better. This is a good correction.
It is. Good line. Good length.
Great shot.
Good shot.
Can't believe we doubted him then.
Here comes the rain. Clips it.
Oh, magnificent.
Making me look good.
I call that a David Edgecombe shot.
And they've lost the ball as well. It has travelled beyond halfway line. That will be removed from play. Old Jason standing next to me. He's counting his lucky stars after that hit. He's loving it. He's got the smile back on his face. He's back. He loves it.
He's got to put that aside, Dane, but he hasn't. Blake has not put that aside, and he's missed what he would usually eat. And you can see the disappointment.
Yeah, be disappointed with that. Tight shot. The Jaws cleans it up.
Dead end.
And he's hit the kitty away. Where's it gone?
Into the barbecue area, Dane.
Into the barbecue area.
And that was cooking.
And we'll restart the end.
For those of you viewers who do not know that rule, as soon as the white ball leaves the pitch, it is a dead end.
Been quite an entertaining game so far. The skills just starting to come into it, I think.
Hitting's been very good, I think, compared to, say, last week. There was a few off shots. This is some serious hitting going on here.
You know, I think Blake and Mickey V probably sitting around 75% each at the moment, which is pretty good.
Wily old Tater has made a correction. We'll bring out Mickey V.
We'll see how good the hitting is here. Yes.
Another good hit.
Great shot. Picked it up very clean.
Black to bowl.
Tater Dado with the light lob.
Not quite the muscle memory, but it's still a very good ball,
Yeah, it's probably a good 13 inches away.
which hasn't brought out the hitter.
Halves is going to back himself.
Needs a good one. Line's good. Not sure about the
Pace
weight.
is good.
Not sure about the weight.
Probably 15 inches, John. Just out.
I'm thinking it's out. Problem with that is, Dane, now he's blocked up the hit shot. So now you can see the confusion that comes into the Arco Penguins.
Halves is rolling again. I don't think there was a discussion about that shot at all, actually, Johnny.
But I think he's made
Yes,
up for it.
he's done this one. Very good. And as we expect, Blake Thickett to send a thunderbolt its way. And eats it.
Boom.
His luck is just
Deserted him.
not there.
It's a great hit. But it's just put the Wanderers on the back foot.
You would replay that hit 100 times. You'll never get over that. A hit similar to that lost him the club championship this year, actually, Johnny.
Yes, I doubt he'd like to be reminded about that, Dane.
I'm sure when he's watching this footage today, he'd love to be mentioned.
Jaws hasn't had a great impact on this game this evening. He needs to lift.
Well, he's got to get his mind off the beach and back onto the pitch. You know,
Forget about what his wife dressed him in.
You know, he's got sand under his feet. He's probably thinking about the beach. He's dressed for it,
And that's
and
another
he set
shocker.
one sail way past it.
He's not at his best tonight.
No, I don't think he'll be sitting next to me post game. And just touch heavy Wiccan. Past the white ball, Blake Thickett. 3 balls to play from the Penguins here, Johnny.
Yeah, they have a couple of options here. I'd almost want to have a shot at that black. Yes, that's not a bad call, Halves. As I speak, he could actually take a couple of blacks with it.
Well,
So it's a good shot, but it's a risky one.
is to hit 1 for 1 and then make it easier on Robert to roll.
Exactly.
It's a no-brainer, and I think Rob's going to roll first. And
He doesn't want to block this up, Dane. He doesn't want to block this black up.
oh, he's played it well though.
He's got an
He's
absolute
played it well. I don't know if he's played. Has he played it well enough to get 3 there, John?
No, he hasn't.
Oh.
But it has opened up that area. If he didn't hit the black, knock it out with a perfect draw shot.
They're going to persist with the roll here. The famous lineup here, Johnny. What's it? Never hit with your last ball.
No, you've got to play under that now. They play under that red he just rolled. Oh, no.
Here we go.
This,
I've seen this coming a mile away.
yes, Dane, you did call it. I hate this shot because it's in front of the Bellini. Behind the Bellini, yes.
Anything could happen.
Yes, it's in front of the Bellini, not behind. It's horrendous.
And they're going to get away with it, but only they've got back. Oh, unreal.
I think they have
That
got
could have
away.
went absolutely disastrous, Johnny.
Could have gone pear-shaped very easily, Dane. Never hit on your last.
As Michael Vlasco has a smile behind us here.
Very risky shot, but there's no reward without risk.
I think they'll walk away with the full quota of 4 there, Johnny.
Looks forward to me, my friend.
That'll take us to 10-5 in the Arco Penguins' favour.
Jaws is a little bit, how would you say it?
Grasping at straws
Yes,
or grasping at beach umbrellas, whatever you want.
yes.
I think luck played a big part in that end there, Johnny. Obviously, Blake having bad luck, and Mickey Vlatko, that last shot, having extremely bad of good luck.
As we pointed out, they virtually did it, what we would say, back to front, but they got the result.
Yeah,
That's, you don't have to draw pictures.
no, it's not rocket surgery, as they say, Johnny, is it?
No, it is not.
Yeah, looks pretty good out the hand.
Now halves starting to put a little bit of pressure on them. This is going to hurt even more. I don't know how long Blake can hold this side up.
Oh, I think he'll be hitting this one. I think he'll be hitting this one with a bit of pace too, I think, Johnny.
Ooh, there's a bit of malice in that one.
Yes, he would have had a bit of Sean Tate in his eye there, I think. And Mumble's just caught in daydream there.
There's another close
Admiring
one,
the hit of Blake, and he's forgotten what he's doing.
It's another close one. That's what he's worried about. Looks like black to me. And it is. Good hit. Has halves got muscle memory to put this right back.
Yeah, looks all right. Maybe a touch wide. Yeah, it's going to go. Good enough, though.
From that distance, though, Dane, it should be easy pickings for the wily old Tater.
Tell you what, Tater, he hasn't really put a foot wrong tonight. But as I say that, he's just touch heavy.
He's a touch heavy there. I think this is their anchor at the minute. As we keep on the seaside theme.
Well, you can see what they're doing here, Johnny. They're swapping between first rollers now. They're unsure about themselves.
Well, they've got to do something, Dane.
And then that's out. That's no good. It's 3 feet there, Johnny.
Being well below his best.
It's a recipe for disaster.
That's travelling as well.
He's just going to get it.
Oh, he got Buzz's footprint to bring it in right on the last one.
And old Jaws not out of character, just complaining to the groundsman here about the pitch, as he usually does. But
look at Rob.
Oh, what a shot.
He's playing like he's meant to be here. He really is.
He hasn't played much for the last couple of years, Rob, but he was a very, very strong up-and-comer.
He was a doubles champion.
Yes, yeah, Cameron Wells. Yeah, they won that pretty easy that year, actually, and their side even made it to A grade before they had to disband, and due to people moving away from Broken Hill.
They did have a good team that year.
They did have a good team. He just took a bit of ground here with this ball, and it just took off a little bit.
Yeah, he had the right line there. That was a good shot. But, gee, I like Mick having a shot here. He's hitting well. Look at that shot, straight on those two Blackstone. It's a big target.
Exactly.
I think Harves has seen it. Or he heard my commentary.
Possibly.
Or neither. He's tried to roll, and he's put in a cracker. I think that's going to turn. It's going to turn.
Oh, I think, yes, it's a point.
I thought he might have knocked that out to give him two, but he was just a little unlucky. And now he's got no choice. Tater, the shake of the head.
Tough roll. Just got to put the pressure on.
He's got no choice but to roll on. Unorthodox stance. And release.
He's giving it a bit of a talking to down there. I think he's got it.
One in, one out. One in, one out, Dane.
Now.
This is almost drop it at your feet shit.
Well, what are you really giving away? If you go for it, one?
Well, if he takes the red out, what the shot is to sit on that black.
No, to roll. What's he losing?
To sit on that black to give him game. But if he hits the other red, he could possibly take that out, give them a shot if he doesn't get the pace right. It doesn't matter. This is too skinny.
Yes, no, we'll be playing another end.
His weight was right. His angle not so.
You do tend to get a little bit scared of those shots, Johnny, at some stage.
Well, that red's right in your eye, isn't it? Your shot ball is looking straight at you.
11-5. Wanderers need to dig deep.
This is a big turnaround, isn't it? We expected this to be somewhat closer, and even the Wanderers. If we'd said the Wanderers are at this score, we'd say, yes, well, that's about right, maybe. But this is the nature of this game.
Well, I'll tell you the difference at the moment. Rob Devoy is the difference. He has taken it, and he has just played fantastic.
And there's not too many highlights for the Wanderers.
No, I mean, Blake has hit well, but his luck with his hitting has just been
That's hurting.
balderdash. It's just no good.
But he's hitting so much is because
No pressure.
there's no pressure there.
As we see Tater again. It's a better shot from Tater.
That's the shot ball, and it's a nice distance too.
Yeah, Haas will be rolling there. They won't get sucked into hitting, John.
Well, I believe it is a sucker ball. And they will waste a couple here. This is where the Wanderers do have a little downfall.
It's going to turn up short.
And it's a sucker ball because that back ball isn't that bad. And they're going to waste balls here. I can see a little resurgence.
So far, the player of the match, Rob Devoy. Yeah, there's no stopping him. There is no stopping him tonight.
I could not see him rolling in like that, but he has.
Pretty handy ringing.
What a pickup.
And Harves just says he's
What a
pretty handy
pickup.
ringing.
What a pickup for the OK.
Where'd you find him? Just out the front wandering around, did you?
Off the rookie draft.
Off the rookie list, yeah. Rookie of the year.
That's why we didn't see him in the draft. Look at that hit. That was a great hit by the big
Yeah,
fella.
Blake getting a little bit of reward from his hard work tonight.
This looks short. Ooh, hang on.
He's got it.
I think he-
That's a winner.
That kept going, didn't it?
That is a winner. He is having a blinder.
He is.
And I can tell by the look on his face, he doesn't know what's going on either.
Obviously someone has swabbed him. Have you noticed the bandages on his arm?
Yes, I don't know how much blood they took from him, but it must have been a fair bit, Johnny.
Or what was going in, more to the point.
And that'll go out of bounds from Blake there after missing the hit.
Things start to get desperate for the Wanderers.
Yeah, well, Jaws might as well have a hit because he hasn't rolled a ball in all night.
I've seen him play some very good games. This is not one of them.
Yes, bit of success for him at last. He's worked hard tonight for that.
Is that what you called it?
They're probably still disadvantaged here, the Penguins. That's their fifth ball. Wanderers still got three, but
That's another little sneaker.
I don't know. That is close.
Sneaker. Peter's going to have to get on his knees. Peter is going to have to get on his
Yes,
knees.
he's still persisting with that boomerang tape measure. He just gives it a quick one, and yes, red.
I did like it.
Oh, the rolling has been fantastic this end, Johnny.
Look, Blake is starting to get a little bit aggravated down the end, and he's calling for a hit.
Well, he's right to do so. They've got the advantage in balls, and you need to do something. And that will not help the cause. Jaws is out of balls.
If I thought it was desperate before,
Tato with their last ball. Can he roll a miracle, Johnny?
he has the ability. Has he the nerve?
Oh, their luck just wasn't there tonight, Johnny.
They weren't in the game.
Their luck just wasn't there.
Their luck wasn't there, and their game wasn't there, Dane.
No. A few disappointments there. Obviously, Jaws was one of them. Tater was, I'd probably say 60-40. Blake with his hitting
Was a little
probably,
unlucky.
probably dropped down to 70% at the end of the night, but you could say
still
20% of them very unlucky.
I would still rate that as a poor performance from the Wanderers. In fact, I'll go as far as to say useless. As for the Arco Penguins,
Great performance.
fantastic. They're on their way up.
That is it. I'll tell you what, if they get Rob the Void to stick around all year, mate, they're going to be very dangerous because his game was sublime.
You don't get a player that
Comes off the rookie list.
and to play as well as he did tonight in a pressure cooker that is Division 1 bocce.
Very good game. Mick held his nerve. He hit very well as well. Halves probably, if he was on top of an end, no worries. But if he bowled that loose one, he sort of fell away a little bit. But yeah, very good game. I'd say the minimum 70% from the Arco Penguins tonight.
12-5 is a shellacking in anyone's language, but I think it was more so that the Wanderers didn't bring their A-grade game.
No, definitely not. Jaws will probably take a hard, long look at himself at the bathroom at the tent at the beach tonight, and he'll probably say, "Where'd I go wrong?" He said he probably should have started with dressing like a bocce player, but
Yes, I never liked someone that's coming to bocce and looking like they're going to the beach.
But anyway, Johnny, I think we've said what we can say tonight. Thanks for joining me tonight, mate. It's been a bloody pleasure.
Thank you, Dane. It's been an honour to sit here with you, a three-time club champion, and to do this first game was amazing. And it was a very good effort from the Arco Penguins.
Yeah, stick around. We'll be back with a player of the match. Congratulations, Rob. This week's player of the match, mate.
Thanks, mate. Good on you.
Can't believe you just walked into this side and did what you did.
Neither can I.
I did mention it during the commentary that you said you had a look on your face of pure bewilderment. You didn't know what was going on, but I'll tell you what, you had a cracker.
Oh, mate, but Harves rung me during the week or didn't message me actually. He said, "Can you fill in?" Wednesday night, my calendar happens to be pretty open, so yeah, sure, no worries. Come out and haven't rolled the ball for a couple of years, I suppose, and couldn't get near it and throwing 12 or 24, whatever we threw down, and I went, oh well, we'll see what happens, sort of thing. So
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I had, I was talking to your teammates last week. I was, pre-planned to film this game, and they told me Simon O'Brien was going to fill in, and I think he'll be a distant memory to the side now. I don't think he'll get much of a look in, especially if your calendar keeps opening up, mate. I think they might try to pinch you.
mate, of recent times, my calendar is very open.
Fantastic game tonight, mate. Obviously, we did mention during the filming today that you are a men's doubles champion with your old mate Cameron.
Well, I keep pointing out to Seti over here that his name's not on the board, so
Yeah,
apparently he's been out here, for 150 years?
close enough.
I think, yeah, so-
I think it's 150 next July. I think. I don't.
No, in all honesty, mate, it's good to come back out, and the place looks great. It's quite impressive, and and the same people, and they're great people, so it's good to be out here. So in the end, yeah, fantastic.
It was great to see you back playing, mate. Actually, it was good.
Yeah.
You injected a bit of life into the side. Really helped the boys out tonight. They're sitting here watching you. They're having a smile, have a laugh now, mate.
It's an 18 man. 18 man. No, but interesting. Like I knew Harves had some colour issues, and then Mick says the same thing. I'm going, I know why I'm out here. No, good value. No, it's Mick's a funny bastard, always has been, and Jake's a good mate. So good.
That's very good, mate. Good to see you back anyway, mate. And you, as I said, you took the Wanderers to the cleaners tonight, mate. They were probably a little bit unlucky in the game, but geez, once you took control, mate, you never looked back.
Hey, can't always have bad luck, can you?
No, that's right, mate. And you had the best luck. But anyway, mate, thanks for talking to me.
Thanks, Dane.
Congratulations on the win. Rob
on
the
you,
Boy,
mate.
player of the
Thank you.
match.